I just want to let it be known ahead of time that I am recording this on October 21st. Okay? Not when it most likely will come out. So, yeah. We got T Grizzly back to Michigan. I appreciate y'all clicking the video as always. The reason I mentioned that in the beginning is because I have videos that, get copywritten and this and that, da 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 da. And there's a process to be able to get certain videos approved, if even are able to be approved, and we do our best to you know do those things so that way you guys can still get the video. But I just want to let it be known that this is done a little earlier than when you're most likely seeing it, because most of my reactions, actually all my reactions, no, most of my reactions, I record the day of, and as soon as I record it, you get it 5 minutes later. You know, that's typically how I work. And it's like I record it and put it out, record it and put it out, or I live stream it, clip out, chop out, the pieces of the live, download it, or already have it, upload it, and put it out. Same thing. So yeah, just want to let you guys know that today we got T Grizzly back to Michigan. I guess he goes back to visit Michigan. I'm not sure if that's where he's from, but if it is where he's from, um, I, I hope that he's living in a better and the best parts of Michigan. You know, and he is being as safe as he possibly can, and out of trouble. Out of trouble. We want everybody out of trouble. So.
Cherry Production.
Like, share, subscribe, y'all. Like, share, subscribe.
CIGG.
Road to 800. Mukbang coming. The mukbang is coming.
Youngin' asked for $1. I got all blues. I gave him a Benjamin. Cali was catching on fire. I had to take the family back to Michigan. They tryna give me 20 million. All I gotta give them is my penmanship. Bitches used to laugh at my clothes. Now it's funny how they find me interesting.
Okay. 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 First of all, I want to say the hair low looks good. The hair low looks nice. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Looks nice. It's fitting. It's fitting. And I think everybody looks nice with their hair low. It's a good representation of like starting over. But long hair is also nice too. So yeah. But we're not gonna keep staying stuck on the hair topic here, though it does look very nice. He said, girls used to laugh at my clothes. Now they what?
Is my penmanship. Bitches used to laugh at my clothes. Now it's funny how they find me interesting.
They used to laugh at my clothes, but now it's funny how they find me interesting. They wasn't on your dick then, but they on your dick now. That's what you're saying. I understand. I understand. Listen, the thing with that is, no, no, no. Let's not. Let's not. No, no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. So the thing with that is that if you smell funny, unfortunately, this is probably not where you thought I was gonna go with it. But if you smell funny and you look bummy and you got no haircut, this and that, you're most likely not gonna, you know what I'm saying, versus somebody that, just a little cleaner and this and this. And that's just, I think it goes for both. I think it goes for, a guy and a girl. If you really look around, smell around, you know, and something smells good, you kind of get drawn to that side more than something that ain't smelling so good. So, same thing with your clothing. You used to dress bummy. It's like they ain't gonna look at you, you know. But now, you got a little jewelry on. yeah, you shining, my boy. They gonna look at you interesting. So I think it's just human nature, man. I think it's just human nature. You get all the husses. You got, bro. Look at the chains you got on, bro. You win. You walk into a party, bro. Any build, you win. Why wouldn't you know what I'm saying? They melt, you know. When they shouldn't, because that ice is so cold. Let me stop. Let me stop.
It's catching on fire. I had to take the
Let's actually go back to this because it's important. So he says we're gonna start the whole song all over again. I'm gonna shut up. So he says, he had to move the family back to Michigan though, when the fires happened, from in Cali, which I respect because it's not easy to just be able to do that. So to have the power to just say, "Come on, guys, let's go over here," it just shows like like we got you know what I'm saying we're okay, guys. We got we're okay. We want to live over there, but we don't gotta live over there because we're also okay. So that's cool. That shows growth. That shows maturity. That's fine.
young and eggs for $1. I got all blues. I gave him a Benjamin. Cali was catching on fire. I had to take the family back to Michigan. They tryna give me 20 million. All I gotta give them is my penmanship. Bitches used to laugh at my clothes. Now it's funny how they find me interesting. Can't stand unappreciation, my baby. You gotta adore me. All the shit that I do, you should thank God for letting you score me. They do anything for attention. They thinking they lit whole time corny. I didn't really seen K-rounds by the playground. That's a true story.
All right, listen.
My clothes, now it's funny how they find me interesting. Can't stand unappreciation, my baby. You gotta adore me. All the shit that I do, you should thank God for letting you score me.
I can't stand. I believe he says I can't stand not being appreciated.
Baby, you gotta adore. Now it's funny how they find me interesting. Can't stand unappreciation, my baby. You gotta adore me. All the shit that I do, you should thank God for letting you score me. They do.
But at the end of it all, you should thank God for letting you score me. I think he's talking about him being the prize in the sense of being the trophy, the one that you should be valuing. But at the end of it all, we should be valuing each other, sir. Everybody should be valuing each other, equal value. All right. Maybe more like that, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Anything for attention, they thinking they lit whole time corny. I didn't really seen K-rounds by the playground. That's a true story. Louis pants cost me 4 G's on the ops head. That's some more cheese. Get you stood over in the trenches while I'm in the Mediterranean snorkeling. All this money, I look at my mama. I can't believe you was about to abort me. Saltwater pool, cause I think of cheap hotels when I smell chlorine. I show love and loyalty often. I see all of my niggas as bosses. I won't give you no reason to cross me. So if you do your head, come in office. Woke up in the
That's talking spicy. I don't know.
They do anything for attention. They thinking they lit whole time corny. I didn't really seen K-rounds by the playground. That's a true story.
See, you say I done seen K rounds, AK-47. K rounds by the playgrounds. That's a true story. I don't know where you grew up at, oh boy, but I'm so happy that you know what I'm saying. I hope you stepped away, from that because AK-47s hurt. Bro, like in every video game I've ever played, AK-47s hurt. Every video game. They're hard to control, but they hurt. So to grow up around AK-47 rounds, that's not a nice thing.
I do. You should thank God for letting you score me. They do anything for attention. They thinking they lit whole time corny. I didn't really seen K-rounds by the playground. That's a true story. Louis pants cost me 4 G's on the ops head. That's some more cheese.
Wait, he said these pants cost me 4 G's. On the ops head, that's some more G's. Come on, bro.
That's a true story. Louis pants cost me 4 G's.
That's a lot of money you're spending.
That's some more cheese. Get you stood over in the trenches while I'm in the Mediterranean snorkeling. All this money, I look at my mama. I can't believe you was about to abort me. Saltwater pool, cause I think of cheap hotels when I smell chlorine. I show.
Okay, and then he say, "Hey, water pools," because I think of cheap chlorine, cheap hotels and the chlorine. I guess like the shit like the red roofs and shit like that. They got the pools. and the Ramadas and shit like that.
The trenches while I'm in the Mediterranean snorkeling. All this money, I look at my mama, I can't believe you was about to abort me. Saltwater pool, cause I think of cheap hotels when I smell chlorine. I show love and loyalty often. I see all of my niggas as bosses. I won't give you no reason to cross me. So if you do your head, come in office. Woke up in the bed with a baddie, she wanted some breakfast, I fed her the sausage. Sometimes I don't wanna talk, it ain't cause I'm moody, bitch, I be exhausted.
Oh my goodness. He said, woke up early morning in the hotel room with the baddie. She wanted some breakfast. I fed her a sausage. Oh my goodness. Listen. He said he'd be in the Mediterranean skiing while somebody else do the job. He said all his guys are bosses. He said he got the fettuccine. He in the hotel rooms with the baddie that want the breakfast. But haha. It was a trick. Trick involved. He whipped it out. That's what he did. He whipped it out and fed her a sausage. That's what he did. He fed her a sausage. Yeah. He gave it to her. Early morning wood. Yeah, they definitely fought.
Sometimes I don't wanna talk, it ain't cause I'm moody, bitch, I be exhausted. Young and asked for $1, I got all blues, I gave him a Benjamin. Cali was catching on fire, I had to take the family back to Michigan. They tryna give me 20 million, all I gotta give them is my penmanship. Bitches used to laugh at my clothes, now it's funny how they find me interesting. Can't stand unappreciation, my baby, you gotta adore me.
Hold on, I gotta pause that. That's a beautiful
They
sight.
find me interesting. Can't stand unappreciation.
Beautiful sight, y'all. Let's take this in. Family, growth, family, and growth. God bless, man. God bless. Keep that shit going right there, my boy. Family and growth. Can't ask for more than that. Family and growth, right? Can't ask for more than that. That's fire, bro. That's fire.
Appreciation, my
That I don't know if that's your thumbnail to like the video, but that is fire, bro.
baby, you gotta adore me. All the shit that I do, you should thank God for letting you score me. They do anything for attention, they thinking they lit, whole time corny. I done really seen K-rounds by the playground, that's a true story. Spent 450
Fire effects, I like it.
playground, that's a true story. Thank God for letting you score me. They do anything for attention, they thinking they lit, whole time corny. I done really seen K-rounds by the playground, that's a true story. Spent 450 on the chain, another 600 on some earrings. Ain't no love in this shit for real. Keep these bitch niggas from near me. I don't give a fuck what niggas say about me. I just made another 8 million. CIGG told 10 millions, 100 racks, they'll come act silly. Escalade V-ski, fucking up the street ski. Only letting bitches eat me if they keepin' shit peace-ski. Niggas know I'm in the field, stay out the way cause I'm on it for real. Baby boy, I'ma be broke if I chill. I grind so you and your brother can live. He say, Daddy, are you tired? You got no idea. So much bullshit come with this, but for you, I won't give up. They used to ignore us, now I know they see us. I don't pass on money, but I'm doing it right now because young and asked for $1, I got all blues, I gave him a Benjamin. Cali was catching on fire, I had to take the family back to Michigan. They tryna give me 20 million, all I gotta give them is my penmanship.
Bro. That whole shit right there was fire, bro. He was talking about that whole shit right there was fire, bro. That whole shit right there was fire, bro. Talking about his kids, saying, Daddy, are you tired? You have no idea. Like, bro, that whole shit right there was fire, bro. And he talking about, like, I don't give money out, but this time I am because homie asked me for $1, so I gave him a whole bag full, I think is what he said, right?
CIGG told 10 millions, 100 racks, they'll come act silly. Escalade V-ski, fucking up the street ski. Only letting bitches eat me if they keepin' shit peace-ski. Niggas know I'm in the field, stay out the way cause I'm on it for real. Baby boy, I'ma be broke if I chill. I grind so you and your brother can live. He say, Daddy.
He said, baby boy, I grunt so you and your brother could chill. I guess he's answering to his, to his son asking him, what he's about to say.
Are you tired? You got no idea. So much bullshit come with this, but for you, I won't give up. They used to ignore us, now I know they see us. I don't pass out money, but I'm doing it right now because you can ask for $1, I got all blues, I gave him a Benjamin.
He said, yeah, I got him all blues and gave him a Benjamin.
Cali was catching on fire. I had to take the family back to Michigan. They tryna give me 20 million. All I gotta give them is my penmanship. Bitches used to laugh at my clothes. Now it's funny how they find me interesting. Can't stand unappreciation, my baby. You gotta adore me. All the shit that I do, you should thank God for letting you score me. They do anything for attention. They thinking they lit whole time corny. I done really seen K rounds by the playground. That's a true story. That's a true story. That's a true story. Really seen K rounds by the playground. That's a true story. That's a true story. That's a true story. I done really seen K rounds by the playground. That's a true story.
Jerry Production.
Fire. Fire. Fire, 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 fire. My favorite part was the part with the kid. He incorporated his kid, and he said, the conversation between them. That part. He said, "Daddy, are you tired? You have no idea. Come with this before you. I am here." That part right there was fire, bro. That part right there was fire, and I love that because you're putting another perspective. You're putting another perspective into the music, but not only that, you're capturing that moment with the video. So I just, good job, Like you and your crew did a really good job with that one. Yeah, good stuff. But yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all. Like, share, subscribe, do all those good things. And like I said, y'all probably gonna see this a little bit, but it's alright. You get to see it anyways. Alright, 2 hands are better than 1, but 3 are always gonna be better than none. Stay safe out there. Wait. Alright, yeah, I said it right. I was making sure. My bad. And that's that. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. And the next one, 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 and the next.